Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is the first video of loads more that are coming. I have so many more planned in my head and I'm actually really excited to start on those. But today I'm going to show you guys a collection of mine. Now it's not anything big, it's not me bragging. I'm not trying to show you guys kind of too much and say, oh, this is what I have and this is what you don't. That is not what this is, so please don't be that kind of person. I just want to share my love of things with you and just see how you guys feel. If you receive it well, if not, we won't do it again. So today I'm going to be talking about my Britney Spears perfume collection. Now I understand that a lot of people see the Britney Spears fragrances as for women because that's how they're targeted, that's how they're marketed, but I'm a Britney Spears fan and I'll wear anything. I mean, I don't really care. I'm kind of like, if I like something, I'm getting it. If it's girly, I'm still getting it. I don't care. So anyway, I'm going to show you guys what I have. Now, I think there's 2 or 3 perfumes that I have that I actually do own, but aren't in my current possession at the moment because I'm in my own house now. I'm not back in my mother's house. So anyway, what we're going to do is I'm going to go from now. I'm not going to go in any particular order. I might give you some ideas of how I feel about certain things, if I like them, if I don't. But anyway, moving on. Here we go. So the first one I'm going to show you guys is, I actually have the box to this, but again, not with me. This was a super fun one. I don't know if any of you guys recognize this. So this is Fantasy Twist. So this is actually 2 fragrances in one bottle, which I think is really cool. So it looks like a little kind of orb. I think I love that so very much. Now there used to be a little kind of a love heart chain here. It was like a little bracelet thing, you could take it off. But anyway, how I love this so very much because look, you can just, it's not really a twisting motion, it's kind of just pulling. It's magnetic. You've 2 fragrances. So this is Midnight Fantasy. Again, that's really nice. I like that one. It smells very much like blueberries and I love that so very much. Like it's, oh, it's beautiful. It's so very nice. If you guys have ever smelled this, do let me know. Let me know what your favorites are. I think they're only like 30 mils each, if I'm correct. Hang on now, I'll just find out really quickly. They're 25 mils each, so obviously they have bigger bottles, but I just got the smaller bottle. My best friend bought me this at the time. This was around kind of Christmas, maybe 2-3 years ago. I love that. So that is Midnight Fantasy. And then this is, every single woman has probably smelled this. Like, I know a lot of girls like this smell. They think it's really pretty. So this is just the standard Fantasy. You guys probably know it. It's just the regular shaped bottle. You know what the regular shaped Britney Spears bottles are. They're like wide around the bottom and then the little ball on top. And it had like little gems around it. So anyway, this is that one. But again, in just a smaller form. I like this because it's so handy as well. Like, just say like, I don't particularly do this, but if you're a girl and you have a little handbag, you can just throw this in, throw it in, and you're like, right, okay, what am I in the mood for? You have 2 perfumes in one. Like, I think that is so good. I like that so very much. So that's Fantasy Twist. I like that name. It kind of just rolls off the tongue. I do really enjoy that. Moving on, here we have, now this is kind of like a spin-off of a pre-existing Britney Spears perfume. So this is Cosmic Radiance. I'm going to show you guys the box first. This is just the standard kind of the image. I love this image. I think they use this image for a lot of things, if I'm not mistaken. So it just kind of goes around here. It's black there, and then you have the white there, and then just this bam, pink in your face. I love this. This is Cosmic Radiance, as I said to you guys. So it is just this bottle. This looks just like the regular Radiance. Now, I haven't smelled the regular Radiance. I don't think I've seen that in a long time. So this is the black and white one. It's all glass. So we have the black panels here, white panels here. I think this is so nice. It just looks really kind of fancy. And it just reminds me of Cruella de Vil, if that makes any sense. Like, I think that's really silly, I know. But, like, I do love this. So you just pull off the cap. I'm very weak. So it's pink all around the top here. You have your little sprayer here. Ooh, look at me, I'm a beauty guru. I'm using my phone to record, so that's probably not the best way to do things. So that is that, and to me, see, it's very hard. I can't describe scents to you guys. I just know that I like all of them that I have with me. I will discuss one particular scent that I don't like, but again, I don't know if you guys can see that. It says down the side, Cosmic Radiance, Britney Spears. So that's really nice. I do love that, and I want to smell the regular Radiance, but unfortunately, I don't have that with me at this time. On to the next one, I hear you say. So we're moving on. I think the next one I'm going to pick up, like, I'm kind of looking at them off to the side and I don't know which kind of way I want to go with this, but we're going to go anyway. So this is now these are my favorites. These are probably some of my favorites that I've smelled. So this is like, a lot of these are fantasy. So this is the, okay, whatever. This is Britney Spears Fantasy, the Naughty Remix. Now, I do have the nice remix that's over there in the corner, but at the moment, we're talking about this one. So this is the really small one. I think this might be the, I don't actually have the bottle off this one, or the box off this one. I think this is probably like the 25 mil or the 30 mil one. This is super small. I got this in a shop for like 10 euros. So, like, it wasn't much. I do think it's really pretty, as you guys can see. It's kind of like just a slimmed down version of what her bottles usually look like, and I do really like that. So as usual, you pull off the top, you have your little kind of, it looks very silver on screen here, but I can assure you guys that it is gold. But I think it's really nice. See, it's strange. It's not as sweet as the regular Fantasy, but having said that as well, it's a very kind of, it's more of on a sweeter side than a floral side, if that makes sense. So you can see through it. It's completely clear. Like, it's coming across really kind of cheap looking on the camera, if that makes sense. But I love this. I don't have the box. I might back in my mother's house, but I don't actually have it with me at the moment. So that's that one. We have the Fantasy, the Naughty remix, because, oh, now this one, I'm going to give you guys a fun story about this one. So this is the Nice remix. I love this one. This is by far one of, if not my favourite Britney Spears scent of all time. So it comes with a little bracelet. You can pull it up over the top, wear it yourself. But just be known that it's not actually made out of metal. It's kind of like just plastic that is painted gold. And on the back here, I don't know if you guys can see, ignore my grubby fingernails, it says XOXO Britney. So you're kind of like, okay, personal gift from Britney. No, that's not what you get. But anyway, very different from the last bottle. White down here as opposed to the last one. I don't know if you guys can tell, it is kind of a black colour down the bottom. So just to kind of show you guys what the difference is. So it's white down here. We have the chain. A chain also came with the other one. I don't have it. Again, very same top. So it is just gold. And I think it's so nice. You pull it up off here. Gold again. Now this is beautiful. It's such kind of a fresh, clean smell. It's like washing clothes, but with a little bit of perfume added to it. Like, I know it sounds silly, and I know perfumes smell very, very different, but I just think this is absolutely gorgeous. And I'll give you a fun story to this. So this perfume was in my house, in my mother's house, for a long, long time, as I'm living where I'm living at the moment. And I'd leave the perfume there in the wardrobe. Now my mom obviously has like access to the rooms in the house and everything because it's her house. So she would go into my room, use this perfume, not tell me, and then every time I came home it would be less and less and less and less. And then she'd keep going, she'd be walking by me and I'm like, you smell awfully nice, like kind of dropping hints like, I know what you're wearing. And she goes, I know, yeah, like it's just something I found. I'm kind of thinking, no, you didn't bloody find it, like it was mine. So then eventually she came clean and goes, oh, I've been using one of the perfumes, like what's it called? I looked at it, I was like, yeah, no, you have been using it, it's nearly gone now. So luckily enough, like it was only, I think, 10 euros for the big, huge bottle that I have here now. Like this is great. I think this is, how many mils is this? This is 100 mils. So you're not going to run short on this unless you're wearing it like every single day and you're reapplying like hour after hour. I think this is beautiful. I love this. And I'll just show you guys the box for a quick second. So this is just the bottle. Oh god. Okay, so the glare is not great. So you have the big triangle here. You have the squiggly lines. It just kind of goes around. Like I love this scent so much. And it just says Fantasy Britney Spears, the Nice remix. Now I love Britney fragrances. I think, ew, is that mold? No. Okay, false alarm. But I do. I think it's so nice. I love her fragrances. So moving on to the last 3 that I currently have, and then I will tell you guys about the extra 3 that I own that aren't actually with me at this very moment. So moving on, I think I'll show you guys one of the newer ones that I got. And I think this is so very nice. I got this for Christmas off my best friend's mother. Now she knows I'm mad about Britney Spears. She's like, right, okay. She's like a second mother to me. It's like, you like Britney Spears, I'll get you something with Britney Spears on it. I like that. I like that mentality. I hate people that are like, oh no, this is targeted towards such a gender, like you can't have it. So this is the Rocker Femme Fantasy. Now this is one of the coolest bottles I have ever seen. So it's black down here, as you guys can see. Completely black, like you can't see through it. It is just, it's black entirely, and then it kind of fades up to a kind of a darker pink, and then it gets really bright pink towards the top, and then there's like little black gemstones black around this. Like they're all very much the same concept for the bottles, but I just like how they're kind of slightly different each and every time. Again, you pull off the top and you have your little pink cap, and I think that, is that a black? No, I thought it was a black spray, but yeah, so this was really, really nice. I do love this one so very much. Now, this is 100 mils. Oh, hold on. I need to smell everything. I like this a lot as well. Now, this is kind of like a stronger, as I said, it was, like I said about the Nice remix for Fantasy, it's a very kind of clean smell. It's like something you'd wear, like, you'd smell really good coming out of the shower. Like, it is really nice. It's not overpowering, very sweet, but very clean. It's not kind of girly sweet like the Fantasy would be. Like, that smells like bubblegum. So that's something you'd maybe kind of have like a younger targeted audience, but this to me, it smells kind of something a woman in her maybe early to mid 20s would wear, and you just smell really good, really attractive. Like, it is so nice. Like, I wear this half the time as well, and I don't care. Like, I've had people come up to me and go, oh my god, you smell fabulous, and I'm like, yeah, thanks, I'm wearing Britney Spears. So I've converted people to buying these perfumes. Like, they're so good. Now I will show you guys the box. So we have the Rocker Femme box. I love this. How cool is this box? So this just says Rocker Femme Fantasy Britney Spears as usual. Then down below, Eau de Perfume Spray Vaporizer. Yeah, we can't say that word. So it is 100 mils, and for any American viewers, I might have, this is 3.3 ounces. That word. So again, move it around. We have this really cool design. I love this, and I don't know if you guys can tell, but like all these dots, they are the black dots that are on the are they bullet holes, or am I going crazy? Okay, no, I'm just going a little bit insane. So there's that. So that was Rocker Femme Fantasy. I love that one. That is such a good buy. Now these two last perfumes are kind of clones of each other, and I'll tell you why, and you'll get it in a minute. So this is Britney's very first perfume. Now I know you guys have smelled this. I know that like loads of people loved this in the early like 2000s. So this is Curious. This is the larger bottle of Curious. My best friend bought me this again. This was 100 milliliters. It's the bog standard, like, you know what it is. It's the big kind of diamond-y shape, beautiful bottle, if you ask me. Like, it's one of my favourite bottles, because as soon as you see it, you're like, Britney Spears. You know it, you do. The reason he bought me this, now I'll tell you why, I thought it was really funny. I do own this. This is one of the perfumes that I own at home, but a much smaller size. So he bought me this and said, it's the one with the pump. I don't know if an atomizer, if that's the word I'm using. You know, you squeeze it and you spray it. So I really wanted that because I thought it was really fancy and it just looked really cool. So he bought this. I thought it was like the 100 ml bottle would have it, because a lot of the times with perfumes, if you buy the bigger bottle, you get the better quality, and sometimes you get like the spray. And with the likes of the Lady Gaga, the Fame, if you bought the larger bottle, you had the metal cap as opposed to the cheap plastic cap. But anyway, this is her very first perfume. It came out in 2004. I love this so very much. It's a really kind of hard smell to describe. Like, it's a nice, pretty smell, but I think it's very aggressive, if that makes sense. Like, it's a nice, pretty smell, but again, hold on. It does kind of attack you a bit. You're kind of like, ugh. Each to their own. Like, again, I haven't really touched this very much because it's not a smell that I'd be kind of instantly inclined to grab. Like the others, as I said, like Rocker Femme Fantasy and Fantasy the Nice remix, they're the two that I will always go for. And again, there's so many more Britney Spears perfumes. Like, she currently brought out her 24th fragrance, so I'm quite a bit behind, and I do really want to get like as many of them as possible. Even if I don't like use them, I like having the bottles as collector pieces. So I think they're really pretty. Yeah. So just kind of give you guys a better look at that. It is what it is, you know, you can see the perfume going around on the inside. I think that's really cool too. So that is Curious. I'll show you guys the box. Now this box is absolutely huge. Like, I think the box is maybe a bit too big. So this just says Britney Spears Curious, and it has the polka dots all around it. I think it's really cute. I like how the colours change. See the way it's pink there, and then flip it around, blue there. I do really like that. And then it just says Britney right there. So on to the last fragrance that I currently own. Like, well, not currently own. Currently actually have with me in this moment. Now this was something I was really excited to find. And I didn't pick it up straight away. I seen it in a charity shop and I was like, I don't think I will, because it seems like a silly purchase, because it's something I already own, but it's not something that I'd use. And then my boyfriend turned around and said, don't be stupid, like, it's limited edition, like, it's very hard to come by. As far as I'm concerned, it's limited edition. Please educate me down below. Again, I'm not too sure about what's going on, like how that is, but again, I will show you guys. So as far as okay, so the name's on it. I had to think there for a minute. So this is Curious Heart. Curious Heart, Britney Spears. Very same smell, very same fragrance as Curious, as I just showed you guys, but a completely different bottle. I love this bottle. Now this bottle, as soon as I seen it, I was like, that's Britney Spears. So it says Curious Heart, Britney Spears. We have the beautiful patterns here going around. How many mils is this? This is 100 mils. Like, I was so lucky to find this. This is full. There's so much product in this. Like, I don't know if you guys can hear that. Like, it is full to the brim. Now, unlike all the other fragrances as well, if you take off the pink bit, you have to screw it off. See that? There's no spray, no nothing. You kind of have to just, like, in your hand, dab it on like a cologne. So, yeah, I think it's really funny though as well when I see this. It's like, look, you can see, very same bottle. Hold on. I'm just gonna have to, my big strong man muscles. But as you can see, look, very same colour of the bottle. So I just feel like they rebranded and repurposed bottles that they didn't sell and painted it a different colour in the hopes that like other people would buy it. Like I bought it because I'm stupid. It was like €3 as far as I know. I think I bought it in a charity shop, nobody wanted it. I felt awful. I was looking at it, I was like, will I? It seemed really bad. And then I was thinking, no, I need it because if it's gone by tomorrow, I'll just kick myself and I'll be like, no, I need this. So that is that. I think it's so pretty. Like, how pretty is this? How cute is that? I think it's so nice compared to, like, I'll just show you guys side by side. Very same size, very same fragrance. I just love the bottles. Like, tell me which one you guys think is the nicest and we'll go from there. But anyway, you guys, they are all the fragrances I currently have in my possession. Now, the 3 I mentioned before that I don't have with me right now is, oh no, there's 4, hold on. So I have the main bottle of Midnight Fantasy, the purple one. I'll include an image just so you guys know what I'm talking about. I have that one. I have, as I said, I have a smaller version of Curious, which you guys just seen. Believe. Believe is a smell now I really don't like. That was one I was not mad about. I don't know if you guys know about it. It just smells like such an elderly woman smell and I don't like it. I have the bottle. The bottle's great, the bottle's pretty. I'll put a picture up here for you guys to check it out. Again though, it's not something that I liked overly too much and I think I have a full bottle of that and I just don't want it. Like, I don't like it. I'm keeping the bottle, I don't like the fragrance. And then another one I have is, oh shoot, what was the name of this one? Hidden Fantasy. Hidden Fantasy. I have that, but again, my mother took it and she's using it. So, like, until she's finished, I want that bottle. Yeah, guys, thanks for hanging out with me today. I don't know if you guys like this type of video. If you don't, let me know, and I'll make sure that I don't kind of do these type of things too often. I'm not going to lie to you and say I won't ever do them again. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and leave some suggestions down below of what you guys would like to see me do next. Don't forget to like my Instagram, follow me on Twitter, and just, I want to hear from you guys. I want to rebuild kind of a connection here with you guys. So don't forget to check me out there. Again, I will see you guys next time. Peace. New videos every Wednesday. So come back here on Wednesday and there'll be a new video for you guys. See ya. Bye. Love you guys. Mwah. Wait. What are you still doing here? My video's over, you guys. If you want to see more of my content, don't forget to subscribe. Like my videos. If you guys want to see some more fun stuff on my channel, you might like this here. Come on, it takes one click. Just do it. Every Wednesday. It's not Wednesday. Why are you here?